Hi, it's me again with CorelDraw Tips and Tricks. Somebody sent me this pretty good graphic, pretty clear that they're going to print on a label and they need to cut out. So they're going to have a cut line, but they're having trouble with two things: to get the black away from the inside of her bow. And the one I'm doing it for, I've reduced it in size quite a bit. So it's less than 4 inches, which will work for tracing better. As always, I make a duplicate of it. And I'm going to actually make another duplicate of it to use for my example. And I'm going to take this one and I'm going to go to Trace Bitmap, Outline Trace, CLIPART. And I'm going to group by color. And then I'm going to let it go ahead and finish. And then I'll say okay, or I can say okay now and it'll finish. So it's done. It's removed most of the color. But you can see that there's still black underneath her arm. So we're going to go to Object and Group and ungroup it. And then we're going to grab that, it even grouped the two blacks, so I didn't even have to do anything. So this is good to go. It's really pretty good. I mean, it's a really nice picture. This one, you can see the blush on the face is better than the original. So they want to use the original. So what we're going to do now, let's move this out of the way. And we're going to take a box and just put it around the box, take the Smartfill tool and fill that in, and then go down. We're going to use that again, so I'm going to hit the plus key again and make a duplicate. Control D. Sometimes the plus key doesn't work. But we need to get rid of the black in her ears on this original picture. That's what the main question was. So I'm going to take that blue and I'm going to nudge it down, down, and then I'm going to put them both over to there. First I thought they weren't there, but they are. And now what I'd like to do is go ahead and get a silhouette of this. So I'm going to fill this in with blue, move it over, and then go ahead and move her parts of her bow over. Kind of hard to see for a second. Now this is our original picture. So we need to just move it over in front of the girl. And the little parts aren't going to come out, or probably shouldn't come, or won't come out. I'm going to select it all and I'm going to go intersect. Let's see what happened. It just intersect that black. So maybe, you know what? Well, that'll actually work. Let me see what it looks like. It put blue there. So I really need to let me back up here. I need to move these parts of her ear out. I'm going to move them up. Yep, that'll work. I still got it. I'm going to move that up. And now I'm going to intersect it. And what that did, that took out our girl. And now it actually took out the black. So we're good to go. Now, if we put in a yellow background, I was kind of hoping it wouldn't take the ears, the little spots out, because it'd be another step, but he can figure that out. So you can see that there's no. But if you remember, I made a copy of this one, and I'm going to fill that in. I'm going to nudge it over close to our picture. You don't want it anywhere near touching anything else. And I am going to left click, right click. All we need is the outline. Then we're going to go to Effects and Contour. I contoured at 0.07. I'm going to go like 0.03. Put a contour. I'm going to go to Object and break the contour apart. If you will grab the center contour, it'll move it out of the way, and then move the other contour and go ahead and make it red to signify a cut line. And voila, you have a cut line at 0.3 around it. Now, with that said, the contour line is going to be exactly like the other. So you could quite possibly, if you wanted your cut line a little bit better, you could take your smoothing tool. In this case, it's not that bad. Let's go with 0.5. And see how I smooth that out? And if you did that all the way around, now what you have to do now is make a new, well, you know, I didn't want to delete that. I want to show the difference. Take a new box. You can't just go over and make that black. You need to fill it in because the fill is going to be what you're going to use. And see that little line right there? I can't have that line in there when I'm doing it. So I'm going to nudge it up. I'm going to fill it in again. I'm going to left click. I'm going to right click in red because I'm going to contour in black and then hit apply and you can see the difference. Now you need to go to object and break the contour apart and then grab the center contour, move it out of the way, and by having different colors, you're better off. I'm going to go ahead and make it red, but look at the difference in the cut line now versus, let me just delete this. Let me take our girl and move it over. That's our cut line. That's our box. So I'm going to make a duplicate and move it over, move this back, move our old contour line, and just look at the difference in the roughness. No big deal. Doesn't have to be perfect, but if you're going to do it, you might as well do it a little bit better. Anyway, I hope that helped them a little bit. Thank you for watching.